and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 20 of this Derby County career mode here on FIFA 20. Hope you guys do go on to enjoy it. If you do, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you do enjoy it, and we're going to get straight into things. Today, 3 massive games towards the end of the season, 2 in the league, and 1 is going to be the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley against Watford. Obviously, we've got Brentford at home and Cardiff away, which is probably Cardiff will be the biggest game, but we need to try and win all of our last 4 league games, but obviously the most important one is going to be that Leeds game, which we're going to save for next episode. But yeah, we're going to kick things off here at home to Brentford. Made a couple changes going into the side. Clark is actually suspended, so he can't play, so we put Curtis Davis in the side. He will captain the side. We're also going to put Patterson in for Josefson, who's struggling a bit with stamina as well. So yeah, here we go then. At home to Brentford, who are currently I think 17th in the table. So obviously if we're going to get in the playoffs, we need to win pretty much every game now. Obviously we could win every game and not get in the playoffs because we're still 3 points off Leeds, and we have got a worse goal difference than them, and obviously we'll play them, but if we go on the same points, they're going to have a worse goal difference than us. We've also got Cardiff, who we could possibly get ahead of, but it's mainly just looking for that 6th spot ahead of Leeds, which would be really, really good. I don't want to spend another season in the Championship.
Yeah, it's a great day for
and here we go then, at home
stadium.
to
Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith.
Brentford. Obviously it's not a full, well, it is pretty much a full strength side. We've just had to drop a few players due to suspension or stamina issues, but Gomez picks up a foul there as he runs at the Reading defence, and Reading,
the benefit of a doubt early in the game, maybe not as much
Brentford are going to get a early yellow card, and a free kick towards which Patterson is going to take short and Saka. Saka beats his man, looking for options in the box, chips it into the back post into Marriott, and it's cleared away, but Patterson gets there. Can Bogle? No, he can't. Brentford can come away with the ball now. Bielik can't deal with it. Patterson puts pressure on him, and Bielik intercepts the pass, and we're coming forward with Patterson now. Saka, now Marriott. They're clear, but Lowe should get there, and he does. It's into feet, Marriott. Now Gomez looking for an early goal here. Rooney into Marriott. Marriott to put us ahead. It's a fairly poor shot in the end. Didn't test the keeper too much. We don't get that early goal yet.
Still one of the great names of the English game, Leeds United, but still struggling to recapture former glories.
Brentford are coming forward at the minute.
Another season of struggle for them.
Watkins is on the ball now. Into Hammer.
Well, is this a
out to
blip,
Ramsey now. Chips in the
far
box, and
reaching?
Davis can clear on the edge of the box, and it's headed over in the end. There, and
goal news from Charlton.
both teams with a couple of decent chances haven't ended up in the back of the net. Gomez out to Patterson, back into Gomez now. Gomez has started very lively, but that's a poor pass.
Where the pass was going.
Still putting pressure on the Brentford defence now. Pinnock chips it all the way over to Ramsey now.
And it was needed.
And it's put forward, but Saka's going to get there with his pace. Oh, he gives it away. That's poor from him.
Any match that he plays in. Wayne Rooney
tried to look for a low, but couldn't get there. Sibley wins that. Davis into Marriott.
A lot of goals.
Marriott out to Patterson, but just our passing hasn't been on point so far.
Intercept there.
And it's going to be cleared out to field.
He has made the headlines this week, hasn't he, leading up to the game. The word is out on the street now, I think,
get the tackling.
This might be his last season.
Well, it's always nice if
does
you
there,
can
but he still can't come away with the ball. Not strong enough, really. Brentford come forward, it's into Force. Roos has got to deal with it. And when it's put out, Force again.
He's got
Field,
the option to get in
into
across
Force.
now.
Davis can't deal with him. Sibley doesn't get there either. Field again.
Trying to get that
Bogle gets the tackle in just as Force shoots, and it ends up in Roos's hands. He rolls it out to Lowe, who gives it back to Roos, and Roos is under pressure. Has to kick it out, but Bogle can get there just before it goes out for a throw-in. That's Sibley into Gomez. Gomez, that's a poor pass, but Rooney wins it back. Marriott out to Patterson. Marriott again. Patterson.
Well, they are moving the ball well here.
Bogle clears it forward, but Lowe should get there, and he does. Saka now heads it forward to Rooney, but it's going to be cleared out for throwing. It's been an interesting start to this game. I don't know what that was from the throw-in. Brentford have probably just about dominated, but neither team has really been able to take chances or even really have many shots. It's been good defending from both sides, but we really need this win here, and it's Rooney into Marriott now. Marriott out to Bogle. Sibley into Patterson. Patterson into the box now. Needs options. Into Sibley, but it's intercepted. That was fairly poor decision making from Patterson there. And Brentford come away with the ball again. It's into field. Bogle runs back to try and deal with him, and he does. It's out for throwing to Derby. Bogle into Patterson. Now Sibley. Sibley into Gomez. Marriott back into Gomez, and Gomez did get obstructed there when he was making the run. And I'm surprised that wasn't a foul there. It probably would be in real life, but it doesn't really work like that on FIFA, and it's played into force. Roos decides not to come on. He's won it, and it's a goal. It's poor defending, and from the minute that ball went over the top, and it was just poor all round, really. Bielik, what is he doing there? And it's just, past Roos, and it's into the back of net for 1-0 Brentford. And I feel like if we lose this game, our playoff dreams are over. So we really need to go for this in the second half. That's why we're going to make an early change. Going to bring Sibley off and Holmes on, and we're going to go with kind of two attacking mids. So yeah, we've got to go for this in the second half, because after that late goal from Bradford there, we've got to score 2 in the second half without conceding again, and we've just not been at it in this first half. What is he, Bogle? What is he doing there? And it's coming forward. Bielik does better that time, but Bogle again doesn't get there. He does that time, and he wins it. And oh, what is that? He plays it out for a corner. Jaden Bogle, I'm going to probably bring him off in a minute if he keeps on playing like this. It's swung in. Bogle doesn't get there, and it's a comfortable save from Roos there, and he throws it out to Lowe. Lowe is coming forward now. Into Saka.
I think that's a good performance, isn't
back
it,
into Lowe. In the first half. Just couldn't squeeze it through to Gomez there, and Brentford.
And not just
defense on the
with
ball
the
now.
late goal, which was really important to get his team ahead, but everything he did was nice and sharp.
Goal news for you, and it comes from the Blackburn Rovers game, and it comes from Alan McInally.
Watkins into force.
Second goal for West Bromwich Albion.
Rasmussen again chips it in, and Gomez can clear it. It's out to Patterson. Now we need to break and score. It's into Rooney. Back through to Patterson. Patterson's through on goal. Can he keep that pace? Shoots, and it's in. Patterson equalises. I was very worried there that wouldn't have gone in. He was struggling with his stamina there. The defenders were gaining on him, and I nearly went around the keeper, but I just shot, and luckily the keeper kind of dives out of the way of it.
He's just got too much pace.
Jamie Patterson equalises for it. That's only his second goal of the season. He has been fairly good for us. I might think about signing him next season. Well, it depends. He's going to bring in someone like Harry Wilson. But yeah, he's been all right. But we're coming forward again straight away. Holmes into Rooney. Marriott back into Rooney. Out to Saka. Can we get an
is a vital one.
Very close to going ahead, getting a quick fire double.
Well, it's going to be a substitution.
Low into Gomez though from the throw-in. Into Holmes. Back heels it into Patterson. Couldn't get his shot off properly, and it's cleared. Bogle can't get there. What a poor game Bogle has had, actually. But we really need a winner in this game. We can't afford to only pick up a point here. Saka wins that back. Patterson. Marriott into Jaden Bogle, of all people. Jaden Bogle puts us ahead. Jaden Bogle. I mean, I was just criticising him. I've been criticising him all game, but it doesn't matter after he's got that goal in a striker position. You'd expect that to be Rooney or Marriott in that position, but it was Jaden Bogle from right back
Well,
and finishes like a striker as well. That's into Marriott, into Bogle.
He doesn't get too
Sams it past the keeper and it's 2-1. Jayden Bogle had a very poor game, but can't argue with that. Going to bring Gomez off and Shinnie on. Leave it like that as well. But a good second half performance, and from 1-0 down to 2-0 up. Hopefully we can hold on to the win here now. And
2-1.
There's no reason why we can't really. And
20 minutes
been much better in the second half, and that's poor from Brentford. They're now starting to look like a bottom of the half-table side, which they are. Marriott does get fouled there, but no.
Well, they do say possession is 9/10 of the law. But
no foul is given.
They use the ball when they've got it really
Brentford
well. They've been so clinical on the counter-attack more often than not.
Bogle can't win that. He's had an awful game defensively, but he does get that goal that's put us ahead. Hopefully that's won us it, but Brentford can't string a pass together at the minute. And we're looking to make it 3 to secure this win. It's into Holmes. Rooney can't get the shot off, and it's going to be cleared.
A chance to break away now on the counter.
And Brentford on the ball now. There's 10 minutes left.
We're covering the EFL Championship fixture for Derby
really
County.
Need to hold on to this win. It's out to Rasmussen. He's put a poor pass in, and it's low into Saka. Now Shinnie, the substitute, can't get the pass off, and Brentford come forward again. Field. Pinnock now back into Field. Pinnock now Field again.
It's a terrific effort
straight into Rooney, but he can't keep hold of the ball.
They've just kept their noses in front.
Rooney can't get the tackle in. Coming forward, Davis deals with it and is out for a throw-in to Brentford. We are going to waste a bit of time with this final substitution. Going to bring Jamie Patterson off and put George Evans on. Put Holmes out wide, and we'll go with kind of 5 at the back, can we? Maybe somewhere, just put him there. Don't even care.
To thank because they've been terrific out there today.
Just wastes a bit of time and gives us a bit of more defence. Bogle gets there and it's out for a throw-in again. Evans can't deal with that, but he kind of has, and it's out for another Brentford throw-in. Henry swings it in, Bielik can clear, and it's out. Rooney can't get there, and Brentford come forward again. Force chips it over Bielik, but Bielik can get there, and Roos clears it, but not very far. Davis can clear it far though, and it's into Rooney. Now Shinnie, can we get this counter-attack off? Marry it into Holmes.
Slipping it through.
Can we get a third here? Late on. Holmes coming forward. Needs to make the right decision here. Goes for the goal himself, and it is cleared. I think I wouldn't have done that if it was a 1-1, but there we go. From 1-0 down, we win it 2-1. Jayden Bogle with the winner, Jamie Patterson as well with a goal. So 2 probably unlikely scorers, I guess. But yeah, we come away with the win, and let's see how Leeds have done. They've lost 2-0 to Swansea. Oh, that is brilliant. Leeds lose to Swansea. I think they're just below us, Swansea, but wow, that's very good. Good job we won that then, and we're now joint on points. I think we'll still be 7th, depending on goal difference, but I think we're just behind on goal difference at the minute. But yeah, we're in 6th. Oh, get in. We're in 6th, lads. Ahead of Leeds, who are on the same amount of points. We've actually scored 11 more goals than them. We've conceded 7 more, but we're 4 ahead of them on goal difference, which is amazing. We're only 1 point off Reading, but as it stands, we're going to be playing Nottingham Forest in the playoffs. But like I said, all we need to do now is go and win our final games. But Cardiff City away, who are in 4th, potentially we could be playing them in the playoffs. This will bring us within a point of them as well. Let's see who Reading have got as well, and Leeds. Leeds have got Barnsley, who I presume will be down in, yeah, they're down in 17th. And Reading have got Middlesbrough, who are in 14th. So you'd probably expect those teams to win, but you never know. And we've got to, well, what a win it would be if we can beat Cardiff here We haven't been at our best lately, it's got to be said, but we need to start getting some form in for the playoffs. We are going to change it a little bit as well here. We're going to bring Joseph soon back into Patterson despite him scoring. We'll also bring Clark back into the mix for Davis as well, and we'll go a bit more defensive. We'll bring Shinnie in for Sibley and go like that. So that's going to be our side for the game. Let's put Waghorn on the bench as well instead of Martin, but what a massive game this will be. I would like to say I'd be happy with a draw, because I probably would, but A, it depends how well we play, and B, you know, if we draw, then there's a potential for Leeds and Swansea to both come ahead of us, so it at least gets us ahead of Leeds for the time being, and this will probably be our toughest game at the end of the season. Obviously we've got Leeds, but yeah, let's see how we do. Let's go into this Cardiff game
We're in
away at Cardiff
today. We're at the Cardiff City Stadium.
And yeah, big game.
Alongside me.
And let's see how we go.
In England. It's Cardiff City.
It's going to be a very dramatic
Yeah, thanks, Martin.
game end of the season, you know.
We've got some really good players out there, and importantly,
we're not going to get automatics, but
some goal scorers down on that pitch.
I'm just bothered about making the playoffs at the minute, and then we take the playoffs into consideration when we get there.
It's their corner.
If
Well, here comes the
I
corner.
like to say when, but
so hard
you
on his heading.
know,
Needs to do a bit more work, I think.
but yeah, I'd probably, obviously I'd much rather have a win, and that would keep us
the system
ahead of both of them, definitely. But
4-5-1.
no, it'll be tough against Cardiff, but coming forward straight away now. It's Rooney into Marriott. Can he get there? Yes, he can, and it's 1-0. An early goal for Jack Marriott puts us 1-0
Well, that
up.
could be absolutely priceless for this football club. What a good finish it was.
Jack Marriott gets us the goal. Oh,
no,
goodness me. Rooney does brilliantly here. And what a pass that is to Marriott. Thought the keeper would get there, but he doesn't. And Jack Marriott slots it past him. Jack Marriott is definitely not far off Rooney now for the top scorer of the season for us. Rooney's not scored in a couple of episodes now. Yeah, to go ahead like that early on is brilliant. Reading are ahead as well, but I'm not too bothered about getting in fifth. It's just keeping that sixth spot. You know, obviously we'd have Cardiff most likely if we're in fifth, but Saka's coming forward. It's into Rooney. Can he put his 2-0 up? Yes, he can. We're 2-0 up after 13 minutes away at fourth place Cardiff. Rooney set up the first and he's got the second. That's his first goal for a while. And if we go 2-0 up, Gomez, I think it was Gomez? No, Saka does brilliantly to keep going despite his shirt getting pulled. Rooney gets to the ball. It's saved, but it just falls straight back into the path of himself. And he gets his 15th goal of the championship season. And we're 2-0 up after 13 minutes. Goodness me. What a start. Saka wins that back straight away. That was brilliant from Saka. He's really starting to show some form at the minute. And Marriott with a chance to make it 3 doesn't. It's over the bar. Oh, what a start this has been. Yeah, 2-0 up. Saka does brilliantly there, and Gomez wins that header, but it doesn't actually reach anyone, and it's through to Patterson. I think he's the top scorer in the league, and Patterson, oh, it's a brilliant save from Calais Roofs, and it's out for a corner for Cardiff. Bakuna's going to swing it in. Can he find a Cardiff head? Hopefully not. He does. It's headed forward, oh, and it's just wide, and it's out for a goal kick, thankfully. Roofs takes it out to Max Lowe. Down to Clark, up to Saka. Like I said, since signing he hasn't been the best, but he's coming forward now. Goes wide a bit, but has the shot. Oh, and it's ended up in the back of the net. It's 3-0. I think it was an own goal in the end.
It is a goal. It is an own goal. I don't think there's much doubt about that.
He shoots. No, none at all. Keeper saves it, but it just comes off the Cardiff number 16. Who is that? It's Curtis Nelson with 3-0 up. Away at 4th place Cardiff. Saka does brilliantly there. And it's probably unlucky for Cardiff there, but you know, we'll definitely take it. And with 3-0 up in the first 25 minutes, I mean, it might be 4. Saka's through again. Can he get a goal for himself this time? Yes, he can. We are absolutely rampant. It's 4-0 up in 26 minutes against 4th place Cardiff. What a performance. Saka gets his goal for himself after being unlucky not to get that goal only seconds ago, it feels like. And we are 4-0 up away at Cardiff. Cardiff, of all people. This is on course to be our biggest win of the season, but Cardiff are coming forward and it's not going to reach anyone. It's going to go out for a goal kick. We're 4-0 up inside 30 minutes, and it's not against any nobody as well.
EA SPORTS.
I do want Cardiff in the playoffs now, if we can do this to them. They are coming forward. Can we keep the clean sheet? Yes, we can, for the time being. And Roos throws it out to low. Saka into, low into Rooney. Now Gomez. Don't come away with the ball. Cardiff do. It's into Patterson. White. Back into Patterson. Tomley. Clark deals with it brilliantly, and it's Saka back into Roos. Who's going to send it into Shinnie? No, he doesn't get there. Bielik does, and it's Bogle out to Yosifsoon. Marriott. Rooney into Yosifsoon. Can we make it 5 before half-time? Yosifsoon is through on goal. He's got Rooney supporting him. Squares it to Rooney. It's 5. 5-0 away at Cardiff. Goodness me. Wayne Rooney gets, I think, his second. I've lost count of who's scored now.
He will say he had to be there to score it, and that's
Yosifsoon does brilliantly, and he just squares it just before the keeper takes it out. And Wayne Rooney has made it 5-0 at Cardiff, who are 4th in the table. Goodness me, why? This is already probably going to be our biggest win of the season. It's the most amount of goals we've scored, except from that Burnley game in the FA Cup.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date.
It's out to Saka now. This could be an absolute demolition.
Wide, they were in a good position until
hopefully we can keep this up in the second half, though. I want us to still go for it in the second half.
3 minutes from the referee via the 4th official.
Gomez is putting pressure on White now, and it's straight into Bielik, who can clear Saka into Gomez. Now Rooney.
Wayne Rooney.
Marriott back into Rooney now.
It's Rooney.
Rooney looking for his hat-trick, gets the shot off, but it's out for a corner. And we're going to swing it in with Gomez just before the half-time whistle goes. Bielik gets there, and it's just over.
They've worked really hard to
there goes half-time. We're 5-0 up against Cardiff. Saka's got 1. Rooney's got 2. Who else has got 1? Marriott's got 1, and it was an own goal as well. Absolutely brilliant first half performance, and this could be, potential for maybe even double figures if we keep on playing like we have. But I'd even just take a 5-0 now.
Has been outplayed.
My main focus for this second half is probably keeping a clean sheet, but go and get a few more goals while we're at it as well.
Seen 1 or 2 heading for the exits. Then I'm impressed.
Marriott out to Yosifsoon. Yosifsoon drills it across goal to Saka. Oh, it's a brilliant save. Saka looking for a second, which probably could have counted toward his hat-trick as well. Saka gets the shot off again. And it's saved by Day, but very good start already. Bielik wins that header. Cardiff come away with the ball, but Bogle can get there. And again, Gomez into Yosifsoon. Marriott tries to squeeze in Rooney, but it's going to be cleared forward, and Patterson might get there. Yes, he does.
We've been treated to some really good football.
Bielik's putting pressure on him, and Yosifsoon can win that, but it's back into Patterson.
A lot of chances and made life awfully difficult for the
put forward to Hoylett. Bogle wins it, brilliant, and it's across goal. Roos, can he get there? Yes, he can. I was lucky, and we're going to come forward now with Gomez, Marriott, Rooney.
So what about Derby County's
back into
next
Marriott.
game?
Watford in their next match in the FA Cup semi-final.
He's beat his man. But he's coming into the box.
Really see too much between the sides.
Wants to go for himself. Shoots. It's a good save in the end. And Marriott wins it back. Crosses it in towards Rooney and it's punched out onto the edge of the box, and it's hoofed all the way forward.
Let's check in with Alan
Felix should deal with that, yes, and sends it back to Kelly Roos in the back of the net, who's had pretty much nothing to do. It's out to Max Lowe at the minute. Saka. Now Rooney.
So much riding on this game.
Marriott.
As it stands, safe from relegation. It means so. Good vision
Josefsoon.
Can he shoot?
What are they on about, safe from relegation?
Offside.
Who, like, they're in 4th and we're in 6th. We're going to bring Kieran Dowell on for Angel Gomez. Dave's going to send it long. Patson. No, Bogle wins it. Josefsoon. Into Shinnie. Now Dowell.
Kieran Dowell.
Rooney. Marriott now. Marriott into Josefsoon.
He's got good support in the middle if he gets his cross in.
Marriott. Back into Josefsoon. Just won't reach him. And it's still 5-0. Bogle, Josefsoon.
Got a quick moment here to tell you about a goal in the Wigan game. Alan McInally is there.
It's a
Cardiff coming forward. Patson.
It's been scored by Tom Eaves.
Clark wins that. Dowell. Marriott. Back into Dowell. Back into Marriott again. Marriott beats the defender. Squares it to Saka, who makes it 6. What a performance from Saka. It's his second. He could have had a hat-trick as well if that goal hadn't gone down as an own goal, but he's got 2. Just a tap-in. Brilliant work from Jack Marriott, and it's 6-0. Yeah, with 15 minutes to go, with 6-0 up, just 6-0. I mean, it's not much, is it? Cardiff are coming forward now. Lowe can get there. Shinnie into Saka. Rooney, Dowell out to Josefsoon.
That's a great interception.
Boy that wins it. Volks into Patson, but Shinnie gets there.
We've got 10 minutes left on the clock.
Rooney.
Time to check in with Alan McInally.
Rooney into Marriott.
Well, the player's broken down now.
Get it out to Josefsoon. What a performance. It's through to Hoylett. Please can we keep a clean sheet? Like, really want to keep a clean sheet now. And Bogle gets there. It's out for a Cardiff City throw-in. We are going to make our last couple of substitutions of the day. Martin Magron's going to come on for Wayne Rooney, and let's get Holmes on for Josefsoon at right wing as well. So
strong, fair challenge. Ball's out for a throw though.
It's 6-0.
Fantastic performance by
Wayne Rooney. Bogle can clear that out to Martin Magron.
Now to try and get themselves in front of the closing
I'm sure we'll want a goal, and he's coming forward already, straight off the bench. He's through on goal. He's still battling with Connolly. What a goal that is! It's 7-0. Martin Magron does absolutely brilliantly to battle all the way with Connolly there. Gets the shot off, and it's beat the defender. He's seconds after coming on. He's got us here 7th. We don't like to go on about it or anything, but no, we're away at Cardiff, who are 4th in the table, and we're winning the casual 7-0. No, but seriously, what a performance this has been.
There's only a minute to go.
This is now definitely the biggest win of the season. Can we keep this clean sheet in this last minute? Patson into Hoylett. Crossed in. I don't think Roos has had a save to make. But Cardiff are trying to get the consolation. Oh, they've got it. Oh, that is so annoying. Oh, it's 7-1. I mean, it's not that annoying, but I would have really liked a clean sheet and been able to say it was 7-0, but 7-1. I mean, it's not too bad,
is it? There's only one team enjoying this when you look at the scoreline.
So the full-time whistle is about to go. 7-1 winners. The man of the match is going to go to Bukayo Saka.
Take it seriously even when you're winning well.
Well, yeah,
after a brilliant
for the defence, you want to have a clean sheet because it's been an easy game for them and maybe lost concentration for a second there.
But you know, we've got a nice casual 7-1 to go along with there against 4th placed Cardiff City. You know, a fairly decent performance. How have Leeds done? They've drew 2-2, so That was brilliant. Swansea have drawn 0-0. So it's all gone right for us, really.
Just a quick couple of questions.
Yeah, Saka gets the... Saka gets the man of the match. And what a performance. We've scored 7 goals. Right, so we're going to end this episode with a semi-final at Wembley against Watford in the FA Cup. You know, after just doing that, I'm pretty confident going into that. And if we do win, it's going to be an all-championship FA Cup final, which is very rare. Reading beat Everton 2-1. So let's just have a quick look where we are in the championship. We're still in 6th, but we're 1 point off Reading now, who failed to win. They actually... did they lose? Or did they not play? Can't see him. Maybe I'm just being blind. Oh, they won 2-0 against Middlesbrough on that same day. But anyway, what I'm saying is we're 6th. We're 2 points clear of Swansea and Preston and Leeds. So it's still everything to play for. But I think if we can get ahead of Reading, that'll really push it. But yeah, we concentrate on the FA Cup now. Oh yeah, Curtis Davis is retiring. He said, "Boss, it's great that we've progressed in the cup. I hope I'm still in your plans, as it would be a perfect way to bow out by helping this club lift the trophy." Show him how it's done. Yeah. We are going to put our cup keeper in goal. I say our cup keeper. He's literally had like 1 appearance in the cup. But anyway, our team is nice and recovered as well. So that is just going to be 2 changes. Going to bring Davis in because he wants to play. And Hamer in for Roos. So can we make it to the FA Cup final? We've already had an absolutely brilliant episode so far. Can we make it 1 step further? I'd be confident going in against Reading in the final, but Watford are going to be a tougher opposition. I looked before, they're about 10th in the league, so mid-table, so it is going to be a fairly tough game. But we beat Burnley 6-1, and yeah, there's no reason why we can't. And we beat Newcastle, I think 3-0 as well, so there's no reason why we can't go all the way to the FA Cup final and win it. Yeah, let's see how we can do after that 7-1 win away at Cardiff. Yeah, this is going to be the final game of the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly have. This has been one of the best episodes I've recorded so far.
Semi-final here at Wembley. Stay tuned. We'll have all the action for you live here on
obviously
EA
very new
TV.
to the end of the season. Next episode, we are going to complete the final couple of games of the championship season, and then the episode after we should be in the playoffs. The episode after we're going to play both the legs, and then both the semi-final legs, and then in the episode after it should be the final and progressing to the next season, depending on which league we're in. But I'd love to get into Premier League. Oh, if we win this as well, we're going to be in the Europa League, aren't we? If we win the FA Cup, so that would be brilliant. Shinnie and Tickett squeeze the pass through. It doesn't look like quite a good Watford side. There's a few names I don't recognise, but it's pretty good. And they are coming forward now. Jack Marriott tracked back all the way from striker to try and get the tackle in. But Sandro Grow into a Kaka. Can they get the opening goal? No, they can't. As Ben Hamer comes out and wins the ball. And it's Marriott now into Josefson.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game.
Funny thing about that Cardiff game is, like, I went into the game not really looking to go in a tackle that often. I wanted to win it like by 1 goal, like 1-0 or something. That's why I put Graham Shinnie and holding mid and stuff. But we ended up winning 7-1. So
teamwork might be the
Marriott into Rooney now. Rooney across to Gomez. Keeper gets there just. And it's with the keeper now. He's going to send it long to Okaka, but Davis gets there. Rooney said he might retire as well. I don't know if he will, but I hope he doesn't. We'd like him for at least one more season, hopefully in the Premier League. And then there's Amir as well, I think there's Huddleston, but not really any key players.
They've lost it.
But except from Rooney, really. But I wouldn't be too bothered if Rooney retired. But you know, I'd rather have him than not. I think next season he might not play as much.
Looking for that final pass. Looking for the
goal. We're probably going to bring a few better strikers than we've got at the club now. But saying that, Marriott and Rooney have both had good seasons. Yeah, we'll see how things go. But we're playing well so far in this FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. But yeah, we're playing all right. We're dominating possession. We're coming forward now with Bogle. Yosusu into Marriott. Beats his man. Backheels it into Bielik. I don't know what he's doing there from centre back, but doesn't reach him. And Watford can counter attack with no Bielik at the back. It's into Gray. Back into Gray now. Into Okaka. What a tackle from Bogle. I don't know why I kept the Okaka on for a while, but you know, it's into Rooney. Backheels it into Marriott. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Shinnie. Oh, nearly squeezed it out to Saka. But yeah, Watford are coming forward with the ball. Marriott's working a lot. He's chasing every ball, but not winning much. And Janmaat into Gray. Bielik needs to deal with it, and he doesn't. It's awful cross though. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Hamer's going to take this goal kick short into Bogle. Now Bielik. Shinnie into Gomez. Over to Max Lowe. Is he inside? I don't think he is, but he's going to keep him going into the box anyway. Yes, he is. Marriott. Oh, it's a good save. Very unlucky in the end.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, we were just very unlucky there. Lowe was in acres of space, and it's a good cross into Marriott, who did get there, but it was a brilliant from the goalkeeper, and we come forward again. We've dominated this first half, but we just haven't been able to find a goal yet. And, yeah, we've played all right. Watford have come forward as well, but we've defended well, and yeah.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Right, second half. It is. Watford are going to get us underway. Yeah, I wouldn't like to send it to a penalty shootout, that's for sure. I hate penalty shootouts. I just can't do them. I mean, I can take penalties all right, but oh, they're so nervy. Like, you know, but I'm good at saving penalties on this game. Not so much at taking them. I mean, I'm all right. I'm better than some people I've seen. Shinnie's won the ball back. He's driving forward. It's into Rooney. Rooney gives it away, and Watford can come forward. Doucouré now. Into Okaka, who's onside. And it's into Doucouré. It's into Gray, and that's going to be beautiful save from Ben Hamer in goal. When I've played him, he's been alright, to be fair, but I just haven't played him much because Roos has been so good this season, which I didn't expect. But it's a brilliant clearance off the line there from Bielik, and he clears out to Shinnie. Now Yosusu. Like, I thought in January I'd going to have to bring in a keeper with all my budget, but Roos has been so good this season. I probably, even if we go into the Premier League, I probably won't sign a goalkeeper. Because he's been so good, unless we can get like a cheap one for fairly good, and then I might. But Roos has been really good this season, so yeah, it's been a good first 60 minutes here from us. We've defended well, we've gone forward well, but we just haven't been able to beat the keeper. We haven't had many clear-cut chances anyway, but
join us on EA TV. It's Derby County.
This episode has been a great episode, and if we can top it off with going into the FA Cup final, that would be really, really good. Amazing. Shinnie comes away with the ball. Gomez into Saka. When are we going to play the FA Cup? Because it's normally around the same. No, I think it's like a week after or a week before the playoff final, isn't it? But Watford haven't really been able to challenge us too much. We've done well.
They've regained possession.
And yes, it remains 0-0 with 20 minutes to go. You know, obviously I'd rather have a penalty shootout than just lose 1-0, but
well, that is how to nullify the opposition.
I'd probably rather lose on just a 1-0 than lose on a penalty shootout, but obviously it gives us a bit more of a chance. We are going to make a substitution on 70 minutes. Going to bring the fresh legs of Patterson on for Yozofsine. Once it gets to about maybe 80, I might start preparing and bring maybe Waghorn and Dowell on, or something like the two best penalty shootout takers on the bench, instead of like some of the defenders or something. But
well, I say one thing, technique.
Still 20 minutes left, and I'd rather win it in normal time than have to try and win it on a penalty shootout, because yeah, like I said, but Watford have brought their big boys on now, Sarr and Jay Lefeo, but what a save that is from Ben Hamer. That is a brilliant save again. And Watford are starting to dominate now and causing a few problems.
It's really, really good goalkeeping.
But we're defending well. Saka wins that and we can clear. Jamie Patterson with his fresh legs comes forward. Still going, Jamie Patterson. Still going. He's going to come on into the box in a minute. What a run from Jamie Patterson. Puts it into the box. Tried to find Jack Marriott, but it's out for a corner. James Gomez is going to send it short to Rooney, who's not been tracked going forward, and he's going to swing it in. It's going to be cleared from Watford in the end. Davis can't get to the tackle, and now he's got to get back. And Watford are going to try and look for the counter-attack, but it's brilliant from Gomez. Now we can counter-attack on them. Shinnie into Marriott. Shinnie, oh,
they've lost it.
83 minutes we're on now. Gomez wins it. Rooney into Marriott. Marriott to win it for us. Jack Marriott on 84 minutes and might have just won us this FA Cup semi-final. Jack Marriott might have just got us through to the FA Cup final. Goodness me. To be fair, it's been a fairly even game with Watford just edging it, but Marriott smashes it into the top left corner, and that just might have won us it on 85 minutes, just as we were pretty much getting ready for a penalty shootout. Jack Marriott might just have won it as there. Dwayne Holmes has come on for Angel Gomez, but Watford might just have one more big chance in this game. It's out to Sarr. Can he keep it in with his pace? No, he can't. And we're going to throw it in. We're just going to keep on the ball at the minute. Shinnie over to Bogle. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. We're on 90 minutes now. There's going to be 2 minutes of added time. Watford might not have a chance to have another chance, but Gray is on the ball. Bogle can win that, and there we go. No, not yet. There we go. We are through to an FA Cup final. We've beat Watford, a Premier League opposition, once again, with a pretty much a last-minute winner from Jack Marriott. And what an episode this has been. We've beat a Premier League opposition to get through to the FA Cup final. We've won 7-1 against 4th placed Cardiff. And we've got a last-minute winner against Brentford early on as well. So, absolutely brilliant. What an episode. We're into 6th in the league.
Thank you.
And we're through to the FA Cup final. Next episode is going to be a massive one as well. We've got our final 2 games of the league. Everyone else has already played a game more than us. This Leeds game isn't as big as it would have been at the start of the episode, thanks to some really good performances from us and some not great performances from Leeds. But if we have a look at the league table here, it's looking pretty much impossible now that we're going to get 5th or 4th actually. But obviously on goal difference as well, we haven't been that great. But you know, Cardiff and Reading could throw it away on the final day. Cardiff got Hull, who are in 14th, and Reading have got Swansea. So Reading Swansea is going to be an interesting game. But yeah, there we go. What an episode it has been. Obviously, next episode Leeds and Birmingham, and then the episode after, hopefully, it'll be the playoffs. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode 20. What an episode it's been, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.